What's in the news?
Oh my gosh. So I really like how this whole little interaction thing goes between us, and I think both you and I kind of grew up the same way. Like I learned to drive on an old Ford truck that was a 3 on the tree. And you, very similar, right? Did you learn stick first before you learned how to drive automatic?
Yeah, it was 3. It was a Toyota Land Cruiser.
Also a 3 on the tree, right?
Yeah.
And I have very fond memories of that.
Oddly the perfect place for it.
Yeah, it was easy to shift. Other than I just remember the clutch being so hard to push.
So my grandfather's had a Olympia beer tap knob on it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. He drank a lot of beer.
Had some leftover stuff. But
it was from a time where you could drive with a beer in your lap.
Like the cops drove with beer in their lap. But you came across an article that you sent me talking about the fact that there is a heavily diminishing number of manual transmission cars to buy.
Yeah.
And
my buddy.
So
on Sundays, sometimes we take out his Ferrari. It's not I don't understand how you make a Ferrari that's automatic. Like I don't get that.
So a manual trans Ferrari, not on list, doesn't exist on a new car. Think about other supercars that should have a manual that don't.
Corvette.
Corvette actually is working on one, but it's not available right now.
Yeah, but doesn't make sense.
A Corvette. What else?
Well, an F-150 for sure.
Like a truck.
One of the funnest F-150s
with a manual
ever that wasn't mine, but was in the family, and I drove it all the time. Yeah.
I had a buddy that had a 250 dually in a manual, and I loved driving that thing. You felt like you're in charge.
Yeah, so a truck, a sports car.
Yep. But like a Lamborghini doesn't have a manual transmission. So many of these cars don't.
And nobody knows how to drive them.
Yeah. That's the one way to like keep your kid away from your cars to have a manual.
Yeah. What made me think of this is when I was pulling my boats out this year and I borrowed my mom's Jeep that's a manual and it was so fun.
Yeah. And actually also I think better for pulling something out of water.
For sure.
Easy peasy. So
I mean, there's just something fun about the clutch slipping, like all of it.
Like if it's a good clutch, it's not as much fun.
But it's very interactive.
Okay.
There's like a joy to driving.
There is. So I'm going to go to the list of some of the things that are available.
So there's only 4 cars available, right? That you can order.
So there's
none of them are a car you'd want.
Yeah. So they're different versions. Like there might be more models, but it's all kind of like
the same.
It's the same at the end of the day. So Acura has one. Do you know what the name of that model would be?
No.
An Integra, kind of like that little sports thing. I would say it's kind of like the Acura version of a Honda Civic.
Okay.
So that one. Okay.
Not the car that I would want in a manual.
Now, one that I do think made sense that's still available is a BMW. If you had to guess, what would you say?
M2, M3?
Yep, M2, M3, M4. So like the M series, you can get a manual transmission. So good job there. See, you're good at these games. It's so fun. I'm going to skip, but Aston Martin, you can get one.
I used to have a Z4 that was manual.
You can still get a Z4.
That was a fun car. The Z4 is an oddly fun car.
Yep.
But they're just a 2 seats and a steering wheel.
Okay. Yeah, there's not much.
You couldn't even go grocery shopping in it.
Well, the other thing I liked about manuals is they were cheap.
Yeah, not anymore, though, I don't think.
Now I don't think so. I think it's the upgrade.
Yeah.
Yep.